Hey guys, it's Eric. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in my nightclub playing GTA5. Like I said, you guys could expect more GTA5 content. Here's GTA5 content because I'm actually excited for this video. I'm going to go right here, down here, and show you my custom cars because I really enjoy custom cars, like custom classic cars. So this is where I keep all my custom classic cars. I'm definitely going to be getting more. My goal is to get all of the classic modeled cars from like the 40s to like the 80s, maybe 90s. But guys, this is a lot of money in cars. Just between these two cars right here, the Nightshade and the Ellie is roughly $1 million just between these two cars, though. Probably not exactly, but roughly $1 million. And I kind of allow this one being here because I mean it's I would assume maybe 80s, 90s. Again, I wasn't born in the 90s, obviously, so I'm not quite sure what it's like. This thing is actually a pretty cool car. At first, I like it because the suspension is super high. I don't know why I got in it, and we're going to be doing some nightclub runs. So the suspension on this thing is a little bit too high for me on the front end, but that's something that I can change. I just haven't quite had an opportunity to do it. If you guys look like right there, I don't have much money.
Okay,
the bogged in problem. Here's a tip for you guys. If you guys are looking for like $1 million for free, and you have a friend that has the bogged in heist, is all you gotta do is he has to give you 15%, and try to do it with the friend that you know is not gonna screw you over with it. Like Dallas is gonna screw me over with it. I owe him 10 because I lost a bet, but basically the gist of it is they take 15% of the profit. They give you 85%, which it's like 1 million. It's like $1,900,000. And when you're done with the heist, like right when, like if you play GTA5, you know what I mean. When the screen flashes green when done with the heist, they have to shut their application down. I did a couple nightclub runs earlier today, so. I did a nightclub sell for like $80,000 earlier today. Yep, cool. Cool. See what I mean, guys? This is what's bad about GTA 5. Alright, it's cool though. I'll start up. It's cool. I'm not gonna get mad about it. It's cool. Alright guys, I will see you guys once I find a passive session, because that's what's wrong about GTA 5 is it's so difficult finding a passive session, especially when you want to record. It's 10 times more difficult. So I will see you guys when I find a passive session or a solo session. Surprisingly, guys, it took one try to get in the game with 2 other people that hopefully will play passively. Let me sit in my chair, thank you. Let me sit in my fancy chair. Total earnings $415,000. That's okay, so now I gotta wait 4.5 minutes. What could we do in 4.5 minutes? I guess I could cruise around in one of my cars for a little bit. Show you guys my other vehicles and stuff. Again, this is just my classic. I have a few other vehicles in my garage, not too far from here, like just on the other side of the water. And then I have 2 cars? Yeah, 2 cars in my facility. So these aren't all of my cars. Most of my cars are in here though, I do believe. I think I might have a couple more cars in here. I'm gonna take this bad boy out. You guys, if you guys watch my stream, you guys might remember the Nightshade. But I will take my most unique car. not really necessarily my most unique car, but the car that I didn't have high hopes for, that would be this. This car I didn't have high hopes for. It's not my fastest of my cars, but for me, if my car doesn't really, like, I think most of my cars top out at about 110, 115. I think I have a couple cars that don't. Actually, I take it back. All of my cars top out about 110, 115-ish. So we're going to take this bad boy out for a spin. If you guys look at the way my garage is ordered in the... Back there in my nightclub, it's ordered in... From oldest to newest. The Coquette was one of my first vehicles. The Coquette and the Nightblade were one of my first vehicles that I got. The Nightshade was the first, actually. Got the Nightshade, and then got the Coquette. The Coquette, for some reason, I kept having this weird glitch with the original one where it would, spawn at like random garages. I usually kept it in the garage I'm heading to now, because at the time I only had like maybe 4 or 5 cars, or at my original house, because I only had like 2 cars and a motorcycle, I do believe. So I usually kept it there, but it would randomly spawn, because I had an office too at the time, before I sold. I had an office, and then an apartment. Yeah, then I had a loan to... Not an apartment, I just had an office with a 10-car garage. And I'm sorry, and it kept randomly changing between the 2 garages. Like, I'd log on and spawn in my garage and my house, which the house wasn't very expensive. It was a cool house. I might rebuy it just for nostalgic purposes. But it kept randomly spawning in at different ones, and it would teleport to them, and even mid-session sometimes. And then finally it just despawned and I never found it. So I ended up having to buy a second Coquette, which would be that Coquette in there. The backstory behind my first Nightshade was I needed to sell it for my nightclub because I needed a little bit of extra money for it. And then I finally bought the Nightshade. So those are my 2 first cars. So in here we got the Nightblade. Let's see, there's Dallas talked me into getting this thing. I don't really drive around as much as I should, just because it is kind of dangerous to drive around in a motorcycle with other players. We have my Omnis Sport, which I never drive. It's got the Sunset Orange. My Banshee 900R, which look at how fast that baby is. It doesn't have great braking though. My Benny's original Pagasi FCR 1000 Custom, not too fast. This right here is one of my pride and joys right here. These 2 cars right here. This is a Coquette D10 from the newest update. This is actually my newest vehicle out of everything in here that I bought. Then there's this, which is a Corvette C7, which I like. But here's this. You guys might recognize this from the podium vehicle that I got yesterday. So actually, as a matter of fact, we're going to organize my vehicles here. So if we go to the Omnis, place Nightblade. That particular Omnis isn't my newest, my Banshee. And then my Omnis, because these are in order from when I, like, the first time I bought them, because some of these cards in here I bought twice. I bought twice, which, like, the Banshee and the Omnis. These are from originally, like, the Omnis I got first, but these are from the original 2 cars I bought. So, the Nightshade. And then the Pagasi FCR 1000, replace that with the D10. D10 way down here. Actually, no. The D10 would actually replace the regular Coquette. This bad boy would replace this. And that's newest to, or it's oldest to newest. It's a weird way to organize my cars. I'm probably going to change, but I'm probably going to fill them in. So this is definitely not going to be the original, I guess you could say, version of the cars. But this is just how it is currently. I'm going to take the Pagani. I'm going to take this bad boy out. The 811 Super. I'm going to take this out. Yeah, I got this from the podium vehicle yesterday, which was cool. I got this from my wheel spin yesterday, which was cool. First podium vehicle I've got. So, I got close to the last podium vehicle. Oh, she sounds nice. I've upgraded it and driven it around a little bit, but the driving I've done was from here to my garage, then my garage to here to upgrade it, and then back. That's it. So really the driving I've done in this thing hasn't been a lot of driving, but I've been in a lot of full sessions. So, which I'm scared to drive around a lot of my cars when I'm in a session with more than maybe 10 people, because some people see a nice car and they try to blow it up. So a lot of my cars I don't really drive around too often. Like, I mainly drive around my motorcycles when I'm in full sessions with people, just because it's a motorcycle. The insurance fee, if they have to pay for it or if I have to pay for it, isn't much. So, this thing, I was so deathly terrified to drive it around when I first got it. I take it back, I did not drive from the casino. I had it sent straight to, actually, that, crap, brain for it, that garage. And then I forgot that it was there because I didn't see the notifications. I forgot that it was there. I didn't really necessarily forget that it was there. I just thought the game glitched and I just didn't get it yet until I went there and then I upgraded it. So now we can certainly do a nightclub run. It's got pretty good traction, I'll give it that. It's nice. Yeah, these guys can see I'm in a session with 3 other people. But they're playing passively. That's my big thing about this game, is I don't hate the online or dislike the online. I just dislike some of the players some of the people that play it online. Because not very many people are passive. I've noticed the more people that are in the session, the more people will get killed, and the more likely you get killed. Like the last session I was in had like 5. There's a rare occasion, like the last session I was in, only my max, if I'm trying to record a video, is like maybe 10, 15 people. Because again, the more people, the more likely you are to get killed. So, I figured, I was like, I'll take a chance, and then, as you guys saw, I ended up dying, so. Oh, I forgot to show you one vehicle. This isn't my Pride and Joy, but this is my, I'm gonna go blow some crap up vehicle. And that would be my Speedo. Full armor, minigun, remote minigun, and mounted turrets. Not mounted turrets, I was thinking about adding those on, but I'm deciding not to. And proximity mines. Taking my marker off. Nightclub. Enter my nightclub. Do a couple nightclub runs, get my nightclub popularity up. Because if you can keep your nightclub popularity up, you can make money like boom, 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 boom. And, hold on, let me stop. I'm left-handed, but I snap better with my right. See, this is my right, left, right. But you just keep doing popularity runs back and forth and back and forth and back. You don't have to do them back and forth. But if you, I do believe if you've got full popularity, I think it's about an hour, I want to say. Then you gotta do another one. So, and then in that hour you'll make a few $1,000s, and then of course you do occasionally gotta come back and when your thing's at max, because I think it can hold like 70k. But like I said, I did like an 80k sell earlier today.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta do some marketing. Instead of handing out flyers on Vinewood Boulevard, I want you airdropping them over the...
No, here, this is gonna suck, boys. Where exactly are we going? Oh, there's one just over to LSIA. Okay, cool. I suck at flying, so global signal. Global. Now that you're in the heli, just head over to the locations on your GPS and make the drops TX. I don't know why you say TX. I think I know that it is Tony when you text me Tony. I think I know it's, I don't think he realizes that I know it's Tony when he texts me, because I get the notification saying Tony texted you. I don't know if he necessarily realizes that, or if that's just Tony's signature. I don't know. Alright, gonna land her. Oh, turn! Oh, that did some damage. Where's the next one? Okay, over there. I'm gonna land him after every cell to make sure that I know exactly where it's at, so I'm not like wasting you guys' time trying to figure out if I'm far, if I'm close. I mean, in nightclub, I call them nightclub popularity runs or nightclub pop runs. They're not really hard. They're really not. They're not hard at all. But of course, you'll get like what happened earlier a minute ago. Just dudes occasionally trying to blow you up, but that's just with really any session in general, I'd say. Okay. Totally not illegally park or illegally land this heli. Where's the next one? Over here. I don't know why I marked it on my map. But, hey. Yep, this thing's I totally did not just illegally land this bad boy. I suck at flying too, by the way. I think I've already said that, but... Oh, blew up. There we go. But like when Dallas and I will do like a bogged in for each other, which is one I mentioned earlier, the $3 million, which is not necessarily free, because Dallas and I made a rule that if, you know, I'm getting a bogged in, I have to be the sub team, which means I have to actually do something, because if you're air sport team, you just get in, like a speedo, a speedophile, and yes, that's what they are called, Karen. Oh, God. Ouch. That hurt. But my jet ski, you get in a jet ski if you're the air sport team, you land the Avenger, get in a jet ski, avoid the helicopters, fly, and then, or drive the jet ski down to wherever the sub is, and then land, and then just wait. So you don't really have to get a $3 million for nothing, but just, you know, the way Dallas and I do it anyways, you'd have to do something. Okay, cool. That did not go as planned. That looks like a government building, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm gonna skip it out of here. I'm trying to see if I can find my first house in this game that I bought. I think I found it. That's not it. I do believe it is. It's bugging me the fact that I cannot find it too. I'd know where it's at if I could see it. Like I see it all the time when I'm driving down through that area. I see it and I'm like, hey, I used to live there. And now I own 2 apartments in which I'm paying way too much money on. That really, I only bought the second apartment for the free 10-car garage, but hey. Honestly, I've never in my apartments. I think every building I own, including that of my bunker, has living quarters in it. So other than like garages and stuff. Although granted, trust me, if I could put living quarters in my garage, you know where I'd be spawning, because my cars are my children in this game. I like my cars. 5 of 8 done. Usually, I think it's usually maybe 2 or 3 will get you max popularity, so we're just gonna get max popularity here. This video is just kind of an experimental video. Oh, conveniently we're doing it right over the strip club. Cool, because I just love a stripper coming off of giving a dude a lap dance and going, oh, hey, I'm gonna stop at this guy's nightclub. I mean, granted though, I'm not gonna complain, because the strippers would not be making money. In fact, I would be making the money, so I'm not gonna complain. There we go. And yes, you guys, bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna Tom Cruise it and just jump out of the helicopter and try to land somewhere cool, like on top of a building or something. Like I'm gonna like Tom Cruise it over like the Maze Bank or something like that. Where is this one exactly? Oh, that's really far away. I don't know why, but I am still looking to see if I can find my first apartment in this game. I will look for it and rebuy it for you guys. I know it's like a medium end apartment. I just went to medium in apartment because I didn't really want to spend too much money on apartment. I wanted to spend money on my game, on my guns and stuff. I should probably reduce altitude. Reducing altitude. Reduce altitude. Alright, reduce my altitude here. Land. You. And you also get money for it, so $9,000. We're gonna get the mechanic on the phone. We're gonna try to do something really cool.
Shit, sorry, I can't get there at the moment.
Oh, Mr. Mechanic, you ruined the moment. We're gonna land and then immediately call him again. Oh God. That kind of scared me. I forgot that the helicopter blew up.
Airdropping propaganda works for every invading army of the last 100 years. Why wouldn't it work for us? Well done.
Haha, you cannot run me over, senor. For missed, you did. Alright, now time to camp out here, coalescer. Pay like the $600 to get him off me so I can call my mechanic. Oh, let's do it.
Hey, what's up? How can I help? I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
Yeah, Lester, nobody would ever call you to socialize. Because you're creepy and you always tend to make inappropriate comments towards me and my colleagues. Alright, gonna close my eyes and see what I gotta drive around in. It's slow, I know. What do I got? Ooh, my nightshade. Okay, cool.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Mark it back on my map. I want to say it was up here. Like, I want to say, like, in this general area. It was actually more or less up here. Like, somewhere down through here. Because I remember I'd always hit that ramp up there, and then I'd always hit something. Because I'd head right over there. So I want to say, like, somewhere in this general vicinity. We were going to find this apartment. I think it's like 700K. So, it's a pretty expensive apartment. In fact, I stored this bad boy in there. I wish I'd never gotten rid of that apartment. That was a nice apartment. I got rid of it so I could do heists and stuff. And then I'm yet to do the heists and stuff because, of course, I have Bogdan. So I'm definitely going to rebuy. I'm definitely going to buy the house again. Just for giggles, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty. I want to say it's in that general area. Because again, it doesn't show up on my map, so I have no idea. Again, I know what the house looks like. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with finding it, but... Alrighty. I think I sold that house, the house that I'm trying to get to, right around the time I got my... I want to say 3-4 days into it. Into playing GTA. So remember, I just grinded out because when I did the Fleesa Bank job with both Breezy or Brandon, as you guys know, or in Dallas, I didn't get enough money. So I do believe I just did a bunch of like motorcycle club stuff, and then did stuff like that to get money. Just because it was easier. It was a lot of work. I did a lot of grinding in those 3.5 days. Okay, I think I'm going the right way, but in the wrong direction, because I do remember passing through here. It was up through here. Yep, it was up through here. Alright, so if I drive up here, boom. So remember, I wanted to buy that house right there, that wooden house. That house right there, and I almost bought that house instead, initially. Right up here. I do believe it's like $700,000. Or some crap like that, I think. I swear to God, if one of y'all rip my doors off, it's your family, not mine. $175,000. Don't know where I got $700,000 from. Alrighty. Usually get my nightclub up to maybe 1 bar away from being max popularity. Usually just because I do maybe 2 runs at a time and then start grinding out on other stuff like motorcycle clubhouse stuff, which isn't necessarily hard. It's just not a lot of money. I mean, it's not bad. I think Alice and I are making like on average like 25K per mission, which is a lot when you start off the game. But once you get maybe 2-3 weeks into it and you start having to buy properties and setting up businesses and stuff like that, you realize, holy crap, that's not a lot. How much money we got? Alrighty. I don't know why I keep saying alrighty. Yep, we're going. Alrighty, boys. Headed to the nightclub now, as you guys know. I'm hauling it too. I'm not quite sure how fast I'm going. About 110, 115, I do believe. See, this thing. I'm pretty sure this thing tops out at about 110, but I'm not quite sure. Never really tested. We're gonna see where it tops out at. I do genuinely want to say 110, 115. Yeah, it tops out at about, I'd say like 113. But most of my vehicles top out somewhere in between 1 and 120. I think my Banshee might top out at about 130, 140, because it's my fastest vehicle. Right now it tops out at about 130 because my Coquette, my D10, which has visual upgrades, but not like no cosmetic upgrades to it. Just because 1, I didn't really have enough money. 2, I was like, bro, you're my fastest car stock. I'm not gonna. I mean, I am going to spend money to upgrade you, but not all at once. Like, most of my cars, when I buy a car, I buy it with the intentions of upgrading it once like, immediately after I get it, or as soon as possible when I get it. It's the only car that I think I've bought and then just didn't like upgrade almost immediately or immediately. Alright, they're gonna check my stock too while we're here. So yep, this is my classic car collection. It's full too. So I think we're gonna put a halt on the classic cars for now. My goal is just to collect all the classic cars, really. I don't know why, but I've always liked classic cars. They are, in fact, organized, like I said, from first bought to most recently bought. I got a big yard. Alright. Oh, I don't know why I didn't check my stock. Time to go back down here. I forgot to check my... I don't know why I didn't check... I usually check my stock down here. I don't know why I prefer to check my stock down here. That's just me. Darn, I'm having a brain fart, guys. I'm discombobulated. I usually go to the first basement, sell stock, and then go back into it, and then usually, if it gives me the option, grab that thing right there. Grab my Speedo Custom. I like how I had enough money to buy the building, but I did not have enough money to invest in the building. Warehouse earnings, see 116,000. Completed 1 jobs, completed 19 different nightclub jobs. That's a lot of nightclub jobs. Resident DJ. Which one has the best audio? Warehouse management. Yeah, everybody set on cargo and shipment. So good, no money. Upgrades, as you guys can see, no upgrades on this thing. That's just because I haven't put the money into it yet. Okay. So this has just been some nightclub runs. This has just been kind of a test video for you guys. See if you guys prefer. Let me know down in the comments if you guys prefer the streams for GTA 5, or if you guys would prefer to see more or less video, more videos and less streams, or if you guys want to see more streams, less videos of GTA 5. But peace out. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out, as always, go check out Dallas's channel, Hellfire_Gaming66. Please like, comment, and subscribe on his most recent video. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And last thing, please have a good day. You deserve to have a good day. Peace out. See you in the next one.